2 diamonds, 1 gold. D-back. D-back!
Level 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 26 video. We are back on the Diamondbacks team, and I haven't changed a lot on this team. There's one big significant change that I did make since the last time we were on this team. Basically have all the same cards. We have a ton of SIG packs to open up, but we're going to start this video off a little bit differently right after I show you guys the one major change that I made to this team, and that has to do with Condemn right here. I did have a Born to be a Star skill set previously on him, which was kind of a bad thing because all 3 of my current signature batters on this team all had Born to be a Star. Reggie Sanders, Ketel Marte had a low-level Born to be a Star skill set, and David Peralta has a high-level Born to be a Star skill set. It's not really good having the same skill set across all your cards in the game, especially legend skills. You do want a variety of legend skills in the game, and I ended up rolling this chance maker skill set with strength and spotlight, which is very, very good for him. Chance maker is good for a second batter in the lineup, or if you have multiple good batters in your lineup, chance maker is a good support skill, and it's good to at least have 1 chance maker set on your team. So I'm glad I got it on Marte, and plus with that I got strength and spotlight. Strength is the best skill for a switch hitter, next to charisma and maybe slugger instinct, but strength is most ideal on a switch hitter, which Ketel Marte is. So I'm very happy with that. Spotlight's not the best third skill, but it's still a very serviceable one, so this skill set here should stick on him for a long time to come. But other than that, that is the only massive change that has been made to this team. I'm currently special training my Zach Gallen, just got him to level 6 recently, has a 333 pitcher's insight skill set. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a pitcher's insight skill trainer in the future. Not sure if that's going to ever happen. It's pretty hard to get one, especially if you're a free-to-play team, but this should do well enough for now. I'm not going to be finishing his special training in this video because we have so many grade increases. We're going to be grade increasing a couple of team signatures, one of them, and first and foremost, being Joe Mantiply, which is what we're going to do right now. We're going to speed up this video, get Joe Mantiply grade increased, get him Black Diamond. He's been waiting for about 2 years now since I first got him in February of 2024, I believe, and he's going to be grade increased finally, and we're going to get him to Diamond, Black Diamond, and upgraded. He's going to be a nice piece in the bullpen alongside Byung-Hun Kim and Brad Ziegler. So let's get started with that right now. Okay, for the time being, this is what Joe Mantiply is going to look like. I was very surprised that I got this on the redistribution ticket for his train. 20 to velocity is insane, 12 location, 12 fastball, and 10 to break, only 3 to stamina, which is very good. I never have success, or rarely ever have success, with redistribution tickets. And then for his skill set, I didn't get the high level skill set that I wanted to get. This will have to do for now. I didn't use blues because that warmed up level 3 skill is not worth using blues on, because eventually I'm hoping to get him a higher level set. Fireballer and Boss should do decent for now though, so I'm going to keep it at that. And then for his trainers. I don't have good trainers on this team. I haven't had good luck with them, and even the skill trainers. So this is what he's working with. It's not ideal, and eventually, once I get more skill training material, I have plenty of blues and greens, but my premium legend or my premium skill change tickets and my legend skill change tickets are not in a plentiful supply right now. So this is what we're going to have to settle for, and he's going to be pitching in middle relief because clearly right now my Byung-Hun Kim and my Brad Ziegler have the superior skill sets with the levels and with the skills in general. So hopefully I can eventually get Mantiply upgraded, but we've boosted our value up to 667,000. It was at like 665,000, I think. So very satisfied, getting closer and closer to that 700,000 value. I don't remember what the rewards are for that, but it doesn't really matter at this point because we have so many things to go through. And if we can get more Team 6 from this, I will be happy, and it will get us even closer to that 700,000 value. We have 1 Team Select SIG, 8 regular SIG player packs, including a 3,000 star SIG player pack, mind you. So this will be a haul of signature players today. But before we do that, I do need to open up regular packs because I do want to get my Joe Mantiply special trained. He is at level 0. He's been a gold in my lineup for the longest time, and I want to get his skills upgraded. Even though they're not great right now, I could still special train him, and then eventually once he's special trained all the way, then I can get good skills. Then I don't have to worry about which skills are going to level 8 or whatever. So hopefully that can get fixed and my skills will be all right. This team, if anything, it's been having trouble getting skill material. I did use a lot of it, granted, on Ketel Marte because I wanted to get him a better level skill set before I started upgrading anybody else, but that just means I have less skill material to use on these other cards. I still do have one other Team SIG, if you guys didn't know. Most of you probably do know. I still have that Paul Goldschmidt 2018 card waiting to be grade increased. I could do him in today's video, but I decided to do Mantiply because there are better Paul Goldschmidt cards, and I still just can't bring myself to grade increasing the 18, even though he's a very good card still at a 71 base overall. He has a 2017, a 2013, and even a 2015 that are all higher base overalls than the one I currently have. So eventually, hopefully, maybe today I can get a better Paul Goldschmidt, but the player reserve's full. Let's do special training on Joe Mantiply. Alright, back with the packs. I hope I wasn't muted that whole time, by the way. I'm sorry if I was muted for that segment that I was trying to talk and open packs on. But now let's... do we get something special here? This is some crazy animation. It is a prime. Okay, so I think the lightning strikes with at least the premium player packs get a bit crazier when you do get a special card like a prime. This is a Cubs prime. Starting pitcher, Ryan Dempster. No, it is Kerry Wood. So I've pulled a prime or seen primes pulled out of premium player packs before. That might be the first time I've done it myself. Let's do about 20 more premium player packs, and then we'll move on to the other special packs and see if we can get more diamonds, more golds, and better material to special train Joe Mantiply. As you guys may have saw or may have seen, I do have a lot of diamond special training material as well as gold special training material. I do save my gold special training and diamond special training material usually on my free-to-play teams in order to wait until I get a signature grade increased or to diamond, because I don't like to get my primes upgraded before my signatures fully, or if I do get my primes upgraded, I like to only use the regular cards that I get and use them as special training material instead of using the actual double XP or gold special training XP or diamond special training XP, as you guys can see right there. But let's do the ultimate player packs now. We have 24 of them. It should be enough space in my inventory. Let's say we get 4 diamonds out of 24. I think that's a solid amount. Let's go. First set, we get 2. We get Donovan and Hader here. That's a good Hader. Have that exact SIG on my Astros team. And then I think Donovan does have a SIG for last year. I could be wrong. I know he has a couple SIGs for the Cardinals, but maybe not that year. Let's do the next 10. We need 2 more at least out of these next 14. So I think that's doable. Let's see what we get out of these 10. All right, we get Paul DeYoung, another Cardinal. He's still in the league. I'm pretty surprised. I'm not sure who he's with. Last time I remember him being with the Giants or the Blue Jays. I think it was the Blue Jays. Jays. All right, we get at least 1 diamond out of this last one. Can we get more than 4? I'd be happy about that if we get more than 4. We get 3 out of 4. That is insane. So we get a total of 6 diamonds, and that is welcome, very welcome. Billy Wagner right there, another awesome relief pitcher like Josh Hader for the Astros. And then speaking of Astros, a very bad Yordan Alvarez. He has not been healthy as of late. All right, we're out of space again. Let's do some more special training. Well, to my surprise, we got Joe Mantiply special train fully. I didn't think I had enough material for that, but now with whatever other diamonds and other cards that I pull out of these packs, I will use them on my Zach Gallen again. And let's talk about the SIG player packs. Who are we looking for SIG player packs? And I hope I don't get Byung-Hun Kim. That's been on my mind ever since I started recording this. If I get Byung-Hun Kim, I'd be pretty upset. Not because he's a bad card, but because I just upgraded the Prime, and I have had occasions in the past where I've upgraded Primes and it bites me back in the butt as we get Pedro Guerrero right there for the Dodgers. We'll take that. And I don't like it when I just upgrade the Prime, I spend a bunch of resources on a card, and then I end up getting his better version of a better version of him in this game, and then it just basically, I wasted a bunch of premiums, I wasted a bunch of time, and I wasted a bunch of material trying to upgrade a card that is just going to get replaced by his better one within literally like a few months, or sometimes a few days. It's happened before, which is pretty frustrating, but the game is like that sometimes. You can't help it. I'm just hoping today out of the select signature player pack and out of the regulars, even the regulars, I mean, if we get it out of the regulars, I think that would be okay. But the thing about a team select is that you want a team select to be the most ideal card for your team, and for me the most ideal definitely would be best year Paul Goldschmidt, or if I got any card that I don't have now, a starting pitcher would also be phenomenal other than Taijuan Walker. We get another vintage for the Dodgers. I'm not going to take another diamond vintage because I want to see a prime. I have not seen a prime out of one of these still yet after this new animation and new UI update for these packs, so I might just go until we get a prime. And hopefully it's soon, because we may be here for a while if I don't get a prime. There's the only year Anthony Rendon ever did anything for the Angels. We'll take that. But yeah, for team select signature player packs, for the team select signature player pack, I'm hoping for a good starting pitcher. Patrick Corbin would be stupendous. I would take him in a heartbeat. Also, I would like to get Justin Martinez. He's a good reliever, 67 base, one of the best for the Diamondbacks, and his only year is from 2024. We get a Heath Bell right there. That's not a great pitcher. Speaking of guys like Heath Bell for the Diamondbacks, there is a 63 base overall Addison Reed. It is a bad card, but if I got him, I would laugh my tail off, and then I would use him, because just for the memes, because the Diamondbacks bullpen, if you guys didn't know, the Diamondbacks bullpen in this game is one of the worst, if not I think the worst bullpen in this game. So if we get a 63 base Addison Reed signature, I'm definitely using that. As we get Cal Raleigh, what are the chances we get Cal Raleigh out of a live diamond player pack? That is insane. Okay, hopefully that means our fortunes are good for these packs upcoming. Let's do team select diamonds. Let's see if this will tell us who we're gonna get. I'm gonna skip through the animation, and we get Robbie Ray 15. I would like a Robbie Ray. He has a good 2017 card, also a decent 2019 starting pitcher card. And then there's one of Goldschmidt's best year. I think that's his best year actually. So if that's telling us something, hopefully we get one of those two cards. Last two right here, we don't need another Ketel Marte, and Kevin Ginkel actually does have a SIG, so if I got Ginkel, I would not be upset. 65 base is pretty serviceable. And let's do this last team selective diamond batter pitcher pack. I think I'm going to go with a batter, simply just because I don't really think I need much out of this. We get Gabriel Moreno. I don't think he has a SIG. He probably should have gotten one from 2023. They didn't give him one though. Had a really good year that year, but it is not the case. All right, also I almost forgot that if you guys didn't know this, if you go to the gold bubble, I just have to tell you guys this because I almost forgot this, the player draw event and the third historic event are still going on, and because they're not on the home screen, I almost forgot. I got that special SIG player pack that you guys just saw in my inventory from the off-season player draw event. If I didn't know, thank you to some people on Discord that reminded me that it was still there. I would have missed it completely and missed out on my special SIG player pack. So thanks to you guys on Discord. I wanted to let you guys know that those events are still going on, and you can earn rewards from those like SIG player packs and green tickets and blue tickets and some really good material. But let's get into the SIG player packs now. Let's see how many Diamondbacks we can pull. If we get a couple of dupes, I wouldn't be mad. If it is a dupe from the team select Sig, that would be pretty upsetting. But any Diamondbacks out of these regular Sig player packs is totally welcome. First one of the day, we get a Rocky. By the way, I'll be on my Rockies team pretty soon with a stream, guys, next week. I'm hoping next week. Nolan Jones right there, good card, decent card, 67 base. 2020 season for him, 106 games played. He hasn't been the same really ever since that year. He's not performed that as well, but hopefully I get him on my Rockies team. I'm hoping to stream on that Rockies team next week. The scheduled date is Monday. If not Monday, I hope the following Monday I can also do it. But that's pretty crazy. Before we do the regular Sig, let's just do the special Sig first, see what we can get out of this. Can we get any Diamondbacks? No diamonds. Let's go left to right. Let's go pretty fast because we have a lot of diamond or signature player packs in this video. Let's do all three at the same time. We get no D-backs. We get a Royal, Twin, and a Astro. I have that Correa, good Joe Nathan, and a McRae from 77. I'm not too familiar with the Royals cards, to be honest. Royals may be one of the most niche teams in this game. That might be one of the best teams to make at the current moment if you're looking for a good challenge, just saying. But let's do these regular Sig player packs now, 8 of them going one by one. Let's see if we can pull multiple Diamondbacks. I don't know what the most amount of Diamondbacks I've gotten in one video is. I think the most amount of Diamondbacks I've gotten was that live stream that I did 2 years ago. I think I got 3 in that video, which was insane. Ever since then, though, it's been pretty slow. I haven't gotten a lot of Team Sigs on this team, but let's do this one. What do we got? We get a Dodger. So we got 2 division rivals so far. It is a best year Kenley Jansen. I have his 7 or 16 on my Dodgers team. Sorry to you Dodgers teams that do need him. This card is great for anything. Iron Will, Fireballer, all the skills would work well on this relief pitcher card. It's a great relief pitcher. One of the best overalls. Not the best for the Dodgers, but he is a top 10 or a top 3 at least relief pitcher. Next card here. Let's see it. It's a gold. We get... Okay. What is it with the NL West? Are we gonna get all NL West teams? We get a Michael Wacha. This is not a great pitcher for the Padres. It is a good one. There are several better, though, than 70 base overall. Wacha actually has a lot of Sigs for different teams. I think he has one for the Royals, too, as well as the Cardinals and for the Red Sox. So he has a lot of interesting Sigs for different teams, all around 70 base overall, by the way. All right, let's do it. What is the next one going to be? Let me guess. It's going to be a... who could it be? We got the Rockies, we got the Padres, we got the Dodgers. Not the Diamondbacks. Of course, it's not going to be the Diamondbacks. It's going to be the... who's it going to be? We get... Okay, I give up. I don't know what to say at this point. Juan Soto 23, best Juan Soto for the Padres. Padres teams, I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. So we're just locking out the National League West right now. Other than the special Sig player pack, we're locking out the National League West, except the D-backs. For some reason, it's a diamond. I don't remember what the 5th National League West team is. Why am I forgetting? There's the Dodgers, there's the Rockies, there's the Diamondbacks, the Giants. We have not gotten a Giant yet. Is this a Giant? No, it's an Astro. Of course it's an Astro. Is it Framber Valdez? It's a Framber Valdez card. No, it's Charlie Morton. Starting pitchers for the Astros will haunt me until I make a video on that team and I get and it's a perfect grade increase. It will keep haunting me until I get a better starting pitcher than a 71 base overall starting pitcher for the Astros. 72 base Charlie Morton, his only Sig with the Astros. That is tragic. Okay, so we're not locking out. I mean, we gotten 2 Astros. 2 Astros in all NL West. So we're on a roll right now with consistency. This next one's a gold. And we get, okay, we finally break it. It's a Baltimore Oriole. This is American League East, Anthony Santander. Not his best year. Still a very solid year. Good for DH. Best for DH. Could also play him right field if you want, but the fielding's low. There's that. Okay, so we've gotten AL East, National League West, Houston Astros. Can we see D-backs? Please. This one's a gold. This is a Cincinnati Red. All right, we're totally off track now. Starting pitcher, Luis Castillo from 2018. I don't think that's his best year with the Reds. I think 2019 is. Still a decent starting pitcher for the Reds. Okay, last 2 before the position select and the team select. This could be rough. We still have combos to do, so it's not the end of the world. Let's do this silver. First silver, I'm pretty sure. We get a Seattle Mariner. Okay, and now we're trolling ourselves. It's a Julio Mateo, not Jorge Mateo. 67 base. Have the same card on my Mariners team. It's a dupe that I would have on my Mariners team, but I would like that on my Mariners team regardless because I could use it for a craft. Last regular Sig is going to be another silver, and it is a... Oh my goodness, the Padres are going to kill me. 63 base on a Renfro. It's a terrible sig. Only good for DH, if DH at that. So 3 Padres though, Waka, Soto, and Renfro. That is ridiculous. Okay, we're going to intermediate grade increase some of those, and then we're going to do combos, and then we'll get back to the rest of the sig packs. All right, let these signature combos commence. Let's just get rid of all those Padres. Let's get them out of here. Sorry to you Padres teams, Speedy and whoever else may need these. Please forgive me. Let's combo away. Can this give us a D-back? We get a Guardian, so no D-back. It's another Ohio card. Clevenger from 17. That is a bad Guardian starter, actually. Not great. His 2019, I think, is far better at a 74 base. So any of you Cleveland teams out there that are looking for him, do not settle for 17 Clevenger. Okay, let's do whatever. Brewers, Guardians, and Reds, all in the same area of the country. Next combo, can we get a D-back, please? No, we get Tampa Bay, another hard team to pull SIGs for. We get best year Blake Snell, 74 base, Cy Young Award winning Blake Snell. He's also a former Padre, so if Padres want to take that as a troll, they could. Let's do an all AL combo. Let's do Mariners, Rays, Orioles. We have a good amount of stars, so we should be able to get through all of these. We get a St. Louis Cardinal, a relief pitcher. It's a diamond. It is one of the newest ones, Jojo Romero from last year. Very solid season overall, 2.07, 55 strikeouts, and 65 games played, and a perfect grade increase. We're getting a good amount of perfect grade increases as well. All right, we got 2 more combos. Let's do it. Dodgers, Astros, Rockies here, and we got 6,000 stars remaining, so we should be fine. Ooh, okay, I thought that was Padres again. That would have been the end. But it's a Brian Reynolds for the Pirates that I don't actually have on my Pirates team. Hoping to get this on my Pirates team eventually, because that's a really good outfield card, and I do need outfield SIGs because my primes need to get replaced by SIGs. Okay, last combo before the position select. 2 diamonds, 1 gold, D-back. D-back!
The best of that you can have as a pitcher is just a seal. Is this the drought over? Wade Miley takes it out of here in San Francisco. And the first base hit by an Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher this season is a Wade Miley.
Starter, Diamond, Miley, yes! Yes! Oh, that's epic. That is great. And it's a diamond. I don't even have to grade increase him. Let's go. Wade Miley. And I'm getting hyped about a 69 base pitcher because there are only like 7 starting pitchers for the D-backs in this game. We just pulled one of them. I think he's top 6. Hopefully. I know Walker is the same base overall, but we just got Wade Miley, guys. Let's go. And by the way, backstory, I was talking to some guys on Discord the other night, and one of them actually pulled Wade Miley as a gold, I think, and I said I would really like that card on my team. Well, what do you know? The next day, I get Wade Miley. This is perfect. And yes, I think he is the same base overall as Walker, 69. Yeah, 69. But let's go to the collection. Now I don't want to get him from the Team Select Signature Player Pack, but that's all right. He only has 1 year. And Wade Miley, I don't think he's going to be... He's been in and out of the game a lot in the last 3 years because he's been playing, and then he's not, and then he's been signed, and then he's been DFA'd. But I don't care. I got him. That's what matters. And he's at the bottom. He's at the back end, granted, of starting pitching. He's not in the top tier. The most ideal would be Gallen, Corbin, Webb, Ray, and Kelly. But I mean, hey, it's a diamond, and like I said, I did say this on my Nationals team, and you guys haven't seen that if you're not a member. If you want to become a member and see the Nationals videos, do so by clicking the join button below. But if I get a diamond team SIG for a free-to-play team that's half decent as a diamond, it's going to be used, and I will stick to my word on that and use Wade Miley. If it were Zach Gallen, this would be this Gallen in particular, it would be much more difficult for me to justify using him because of how bad his base is at a 68 compared to his other signatures like 2020 and 2022. But since Wade Miley's only a 1-year card, that is perfect. So with that epic pull, let's do our Team Select signature. We're not going to do no look strat. I'm just going to rip it off the bat, going D-backs. right team. If it's another diamond, this would be insane. I have more grade increases than I need, by the way, guys. So grade increases aren't a problem right now. This one is a gold, so that's all right. I have a lot of grade increases. Can this be a good Paul Goldschmidt, another great starting pitcher, a good middle infield card, a third baseman would be great. Let's rip it open. Let's see who it is. I'm not going to do no look strat. I'm just going to be surprised by what the animation gives. Who do we got? Oh, okay. It's good, but it's literally the same situation as Byung-Hun Kim. It's literally the same situation. It's really good. Don't get me wrong, this is a really good card, but oh man. Of course I go off talking about Byung-Hun Kim and totally neglect Brad Ziegler. I literally just upgraded Brad Ziegler too before Kim. I've had him for a little while longer, but still, it's like this set, oh my goodness, this set is so good. And his prime is basically perfect with only 3 to stamina. The train is immaculate. Man, he's definitely not going to be grade increased anytime soon. Until, sorry about my dog again. Until I literally get another card better than Ziegler, I'm going to hold off as long as I can on upgrading that Sig because the prime is just so good. But let's see who we need now on our team as far as like the lineup and position goes, because we got a great starting pitcher. So I don't think I'm going to go starting pitching because, yeah, my pitching rotation is actually pretty solid now with Wade Miley. I could upgrade Brandon Webb. Robbie Ray can get replaced by Wade Miley. And my batting order kind of needs a little bit of help here. So third baseman, second or shortstop, first base, right field, catcher. I don't think the Diamondbacks have a lot of options, honestly, when it comes to certain positions. The Diamondbacks are a pretty hard team to pull SIGs for, but let's go by signatures, let's go by positions and see what is the most plentiful position. Obviously, I think it's first base. You got so many Paul Goldschmidts that it's oversaturated with Paul Goldschmidts at first base. You got Christian Walker as well, 3 cards for him. And then a outlier Pavin Smith, who's not a great card, but he has an outfield option, so that he's got that going for him. Third baseman, not great. Got 4 cards, all different cards, no dupes, but I don't think I'm gonna go third base. Outfield cards, a lot of outfield cards, but my outfield is pretty stacked right now with Sanders and Peralta, and then I do have that Corbin Carroll prime. Corbin Carroll would be really nice though. I do eventually think I want to replace the prime with his Sig, or possibly a Steve Finley. Ketel Marte has some outfield option too, but he's my permanent second baseman right now. Dalton Varsho wouldn't be bad as well. But outfield, I don't think I can go outfield. Catching, there's only 2 catchers, Dwayne Miller or Damian Miller and Chris Snyder. 2 decent catchers, Snyder the better out of the 2, I believe. Yeah, 69 base fielding, just slightly better than Damian Miller. And then for second baseman, I don't need second baseman. Shortstops is Perdomo and Marte, so basically just Perdomo, only 2 cards there. Second base, I'm gonna just check for fun. There is Jay Bell, but he's only a 68 base overall. And I don't think I can move Marte to DH possibly, but it's really tricky. And then the only DH is Jock Peterson. So really, I think my best shot might be outfield. I know I said I didn't want to go outfield. It might be first base or outfield. I don't know. I don't know, man. Outfield or first base. I think outfield has 1 more card. So, okay, I guess... Man, this is tricky. Okay, I may not even get a team sig out of this, so it might be pointless in the end. But let's go outfield. They have the most cards for Diamondbacks outfielders. I could still use 1, get 2 silvers and 1 gold. If we get a dupe, not the end of the world. I can craft later on, but let's see who they are. Let's do the 2 silvers in succession and then the gold last. First 2 silvers, we get K-Line and a Griffey signature for the Reds. 72 base for the Reds. That was his best year in Cincinnati, but K-Line and Griffey, both beautiful cards. Neither Diamondbacks. And the middle gold is a Christian Yelich. Okay, position select didn't deliver. That's all right, though. We got 2 team sigs today. Another clutch last combo pull in Wade Miley. And we also got a pretty, not disheartening, but a pretty controversial Brad Ziegler pull. I love Brad Ziegler, but it had to be right after I have the prime maxed out. But we're not going to upgrade any more cards in today's video. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think about the polls. Who should get the next grade increase? Should I still hold on to my Paul Goldschmidt? And I'll show you guys him right here. Or should I just say forget it and upgrade him already and not wait any longer? 71 base Paul Goldschmidt. Great card, but has better years. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think this was a successful video. Let me know what you guys think, though. Appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below, hit share, and subscribe. I don't know why there are so many ambulances going off right now, by the way, but forgive me for all that. I have no control over it, but I'm sorry anyways. But thank you guys for watching. Please check out the description box for other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers, and please check out the description box for my socials, my Instagram, Reddit, and Discord. You can follow me on Instagram and Reddit and join my Discord server if you need help with the game. There's a great community out there that's ready to help you with whatever you need in MLB 9 Innings. Also, feel free to check out the other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers. Like I said, they make great content, and I know you guys would enjoy their content. But that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your guys' day. God bless you all. Don't forget that Jesus loves you guys. He died for you and he paid for your sins. And if you believe on him, he'll save you from your sins, guys. Jesus is the best person in the world and he loves you so dearly. I can't emphasize that enough. If you guys believe on him and put your trust in him, he'll save you. And there's no better friend than Jesus, guys. But have a great rest of your day. With that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying.